Want to know what company ruined two relationships and created their biggest competitor? Nintendo! Back in the early 90s, Sony announced they were partnering with Nintendo on the Nintendo PlayStation, a CD add-on drive for the Super Famicom, or Super Nintendo as we know it here in North America. Well, Nintendo decided to give Sony two middle fingers and randomly announced to the public they were partnering with Philips instead of Sony. Sony higher-ups, feeling humiliated, decided to found Sony Computer Entertainment and use their research and developments to create the Sony PlayStation. In case you're wondering how that went for Nintendo, Sony would go on to sell over 3 times more consoles than Nintendo that generation. Which brings us to the Nintendo 64, God's favorite three-pronged mistake. Nintendo stubbornly decided the Nintendo 64 was going to use cartridges, but they were expensive for companies to produce and couldn't hold that much data. Squaresoft, who had debuted mainline Final Fantasy games on Nintendo consoles, told Nintendo the cartridges were too restrictive and that their vision couldn't be achieved with them. To which Nintendo replied,
"I want to put some dirt in your eye."